everybody, welcome back to the channel, An Officer and a Bigfoot, where I'm attempting to talk about every aspect of my transition from being in the military to going into the civilian world. Now today's video specifically is going to talk about one of the best kept secrets in the military today, I think, my opinion, the DoD Skillbridge Program. I call it one of the best kept secrets because there's actually a lot of people out there that don't know about it. So as I'm about to participate in the program, I would like to put a lot of information out there and help spread the word about this program. Now, if you're interested in seeing the entire transition and all of the things that we go through to transition out of the military, consider subscribing to the channel, because as I go through this process, I'm going to talk about every aspect of it. We've already put a few videos out there on resume building and timelines, how far out should you be considering, but again, like I said, today we're going to focus on the Skillbridge Program. So Nick, what is the DoD Skillbridge Program, you might be asking now? And I'm going to read you what the official description is. The DoD Skillbridge Program provides eligible members of the military, now that's all members, officer, enlisted, it doesn't matter, opportunities to develop their career skills through a couple things: civilian on-the-job training, employment skills training, apprenticeships, and internships to help prepare to transition from military to civilian employment. Now, there is no guarantee that you are going to be offered a job as a result of participating in this program, but it is highly likely, and the more folks that I spoke with that have participated in this program, you know, as long as you do a good job and you bring your best, you know, every day, it's pretty likely. So this is a really great opportunity. Okay, so this used to be called the Career Skills Program. The Skillbridge Program is really just an evolved version of the old Career Skills Program, but you might still hear it occasionally referred to it that way. Okay, so to be eligible to do a Skillbridge, it has to take place in the last 180 days of your time in the military, and that's, you know, before you're going to retire or before you're going to separate from the military. So it has to take place in that 180 days. Now, how long the Skillbridge is depends on the Skillbridge Program that you choose to participate in. There are skill bridges out there that last 180 days. That's probably not the most common length. Most of the ones I've seen are 3 months or maybe 4 months, but there are some that are 6 months. So if you're going to pick one that's 6 months long, you're going to really have to be mindful of your timeline, because that last 180 days, that's when a lot of stuff's going on. If you are going to retire, you get that 20-day permissive TDY for house hunting and job hunting. And that's also, of course, when you're going to take your terminal leave. So you really have to kind of move those puzzle pieces around and keep all that in mind when selecting the right Skillbridge program for you. Okay, so check this out. A lot of people ask the question if they can get paid by the company that they're doing the Skillbridge program with. And the answer to that is 100% no, because you're still going to be getting your military paycheck, all your military benefits, your housing allowance, your BAS, all your medical benefits, all that stuff will remain the same. You're basically going to be free labor for the company that you're participating in Skillbridge with. That's the bonus for the company. The bonus to you is that you are getting as experience working in the civilian world before it's time for you to actually get out of the military and you're just at the civilian world's doorstep. You will already have a little bit of experience. And there's certain Skillbridges out there, some of the ones that I'm looking at particularly, will actually give you a lot of credentials. I'm a program manager in the Air Force by trade, so one of the professional credentials that program managers have is called a PMP, and there are Skillbridges out there that will help me get my PMP, actually pay for me to get my PMP, and then pair me up with the company. So, I mean, this is just such a great benefit. Now, there is one caveat to the not getting paid by the company. If you are allowed to do terminal leave concurrently with your Skillbridge, so if you have a lot of leave saved up out there, you could actually overlap your Skillbridge permissive TDY with your terminal time. And once you hit terminal leave, you are allowed to, if you're offered a job from that company, to start receiving pay from that company. Okay, so now you might be wondering what kind of Skillbridge programs are out there, and the answer to that is really every kind. If you go to the official Department of Defense Skillbridge website, and I'm gonna put links down below in the description to every website I talk about. And here in a little bit, I'm actually gonna do something a little new I haven't done on YouTube before, and I'm gonna use Zoom to actually record my screen and actually show you some of these websites. But if you just Google DoD Skillbridge, it'll come right up, and you'll see that there are over, I checked today, there were almost 1,000 different already pre-approved Skillbridge opportunities that are out there. I mean, you're talking Google's got stuff, Amazon, almost every major defense contractor has programs out there. A lot of financial management, real estate, security, a lot of IT stuff. I mean, pretty much anything that you really could think about. You might be wondering if there's remote opportunities, and I can tell you that's something that I'm very interested in. I'm a single parent myself, so I'm only looking for an opportunity that I can do remote. And there are tons of remote opportunities out there. And you can find out if the opportunity is remote or not when you look at the DoD Skillbridge website. Now, I mentioned before that these opportunities on the website, I call them approved Skillbridge opportunities. And that's because they've already, folks are already using these and everything. But there is something else you should know, and that's you can approach a company that's not approved, that's not already part of the Skillbridge program, and you can work together to craft a program with that company. Now, there's a little bit more paperwork involved that you have to send to your respective service to get approved, but people are doing it every day. And I can't say for sure if this is 100% true or not, but I understand that there was an individual out there who really was interested in being a brewmaster after they got out of the military, and they actually got an approved Skillbridge program with a local brewery to learn that craft and ultimately set them up to be able to open their own brewery one day. I mean, how amazing is that? So a lot of people ask, when should they start applying for the Skillbridge program? So I mentioned that it has to take place in the last 180 days. So I would say when you're about 1 year out from your separation date or your retirement date, that's when you really need to start getting out there, networking. You need to have that resume done. Talked about that in the last video. And your LinkedIn profile, which is free for 1 year. LinkedIn Premium is free for 1 year for military. You need to have all that stuff done 1 year out, and hopefully sooner if you're a little bit ahead of the game. I was not. But I would say, you start courting these different, finding out about these different opportunities and talking to these companies, getting your name out there, doing that networking. There are so many organizations like 50 Strong is an organization that does, it connects employers with veterans. And there's a lot of organizations like that. They have these networking webinars, and you really just need to start getting out there and learning. Also, the Skillbridge group on LinkedIn and the Skillbridge group on Facebook. There's probably 10 posts a day in both of those groups talking about Skillbridge opportunities. People are asking questions. Folks that are in the Air Force, Navy, Army, they all have slightly different processes that they have to go through in some cases. But I learn so much every day. I check both those groups every day for new opportunities and to see what kind of questions people are asking me and to actually get my own questions answered. So I can't recommend those websites enough. So that's really where I am in the process today. I'm almost exactly 1 year out from my date of retirement. And so I am just spending, a couple of hours every day just researching these companies, trying to find what the right match is for me. Right now, some of the ones that I'm looking at specifically, if you have questions about Vets to PM or hiring our heroes, onward to opportunity, those are all ones that can have opportunities for program managers specifically. So those are some ones that I'm looking at, and again, trying to get some of those civilian credentials that will really help find a job after retirement. So the plan is to really spend the next few months continuing to network and get my name out there and research these different companies, and then to ultimately start, hopefully finalizing things come maybe October as I get close to that last 180 days. So there is some paperwork that you have to go through, and I'll show you some of that when I share my screen here in a second. But You do have to have your commander approve. Your first field grade officer level commander has to approve your participation in the program. They can say no. That's a question I get to see asked a lot. I think as more and more commanders become aware of this program, it's starting to be less and less likely that that ever happens. But so you do need to start to massage through your supervisor, your leadership, and your commander that you're going to be interested in doing this program, so they know it's coming, because they won't be able to get a backfill for you while you're gone. So there is a little bit of a balance between the mission and letting you participate in this opportunity that a commander will have to make.
Okay, everybody, so this is something new that I'm trying. I've never figured out how to share my screen on YouTube before, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a visual on some of the websites that I spoke of earlier. I'm going to start here with the official DoD Skillbridge site. Again, I'm going to put the links down to all this stuff in the description of the video, but this website here is going to talk to you in great detail about an overview of the program. And most importantly, what you're going to want to come to this website to find is you'll come up here to Skillbridge locations, and that's going to pop up a list of currently all of the Skillbridge locations all around the country. So, and you can search for specific things. You can look for opportunities that are remote. You can search by location. So you're really going to find out, and these are the ones that are pre-approved. Now it says 1,628 entries, but as you can see, some of them are from the same company. So there's about almost 1,000 unique companies to have an opportunity to work with. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the Skillbridge Facebook group. Now, this has just been one of the greatest resources, because every day somebody's coming on here with a question. Like this individual here just asked if, once you're accepted into a Skillbridge program, do you have orders like when you're going to PCS? And he's asking from the perspective of getting out of a lease early. And so, a lot of folks chiming in here to answer the question. So join this group. There's over 10,000 individuals here. Just a courtesy tip. It's, there's a search button. So if you have a question, the first thing you want to do is click on the search button and search the group. See if somebody's already asked a question. Don't be that person that asks a question and doesn't take the time to see if it's already been answered before. So you have the Skillbridge group here, and then I'll show you the LinkedIn group. Now the LinkedIn group, again, over 10,000 members, some people that are very passionate about the Skillbridge program. You see a lot of the new opportunities as soon as they open up are usually posted on this group here, particularly the workshops and webinars that a lot of organizations like 50 Strong put on, and I'm gonna show you 50 Strong here in a second. But this is just another place to ask questions and just find out more information about the program. So here's one that 50 Strong is doing in partnership with another company. And I wanted to show you the 50 Strong website as well. Here's 50 Strong, and if you go to their website and then specifically click here on the Skillbridge Connect button, you can see some of the companies that are part of 50 Strong, and then they actually have a list of some of the Skillbridge opportunities that they feature here. You can see Amazon, Cushman and Wakefield. There's just a lot of big name companies there that are enthusiastic about the program. Vets to PM, that's one of the ones that I'm super interested in now. So, okay, let's see. Okay, so I just wanted to show you one tool that I use. This is a Google Sheet. which is an app that you can get on your phone, and then you can access it on your desktop on the web as well. But I really just kind of tried to lay out what my whole timeline was. I was just trying to kind of plan how many days of leave I was going to need to take, and I tried to put some milestones, like when I actually needed to file for retirement and when I was going to take regular leave, when my Skillbridge would probably take place, and then the permissive TDY for house hunting and job hunting, and then terminal leave with the 1 July retirement date, and then trying to add things like when I would have to pick my what kind of TRICARE I'm going to use, maybe when I would have a retirement ceremony. Just be smart about it and be organized and plan things out. I also have another Google Sheet where I just started making a list of all the Skillbridge opportunities that I was interested in, to keep all that kind of stuff straight. And then I don't know, before I make the decision, I might go someplace quiet for a weekend and really think through it and try and make a good decision. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to
okay, everybody. So I hope you got something out of that, and now you understand what the DoD Skillbridge program is and how it could fit into your transition plan from leaving the military and going into the civilian world. If you have any questions at all, please drop those in the comments down below, and I would be happy to answer any of your questions. If I don't have the answer, I will go find the answer, and if I can. And if you think that I have misspoke on anything that I've said in this video, call me out on it, because I'm doing this real time, and maybe I might be missing something. So I'd be happy to learn from what you have to say as well. So that being said, the next couple of videos, probably some more videos on the Skillbridge program specifically, as I start to learn more about different programs. And then I'm actually coming up on a big milestone, everybody. Today is the 7th of June, so I'm right at my 19-year point, almost to the day. Because you have to retire on the 1st of the month, my retirement date will have to be the 1st of July 2022, and so I can't actually apply for retirement, and this is going to be more Air Force specific, I guess. So I can't apply for retirement until 1 year out from that retirement date. So, but we're getting super close. So I'll probably do a little bit of a video on just the specifics of going into the Personnel Center website and how to actually submit that retirement. It's really exciting. So, okay, if you are interested in seeing more of these videos about the transition, please subscribe. Thank you.